soon as I'm just the fights in the
Big left cross. Down goes Ancajas. Maybe a little bit of payback.
This is not going to go much longer. Yeah.
Taking the knee.
Isa sa mituring natin na magaling na Pinoy boxer itong tubong Panabo City na si Jerwin Ancajas na binansagang Pretty Boy, kung saan isa itong IBF Super Flyweight Champion nang tinalo nito si Macjo Arroyo at nadepensahan niya ang hawak na titulo ng 9 na beses bago natalo sa Argentina na si Fernando Martinez via unanimous decision, at sa kanyang rematch naman ay natalo pa rin si Ancajas via unanimous decision. Mula dito sa dalawang magkasunod na talo kay Martinez, mga tol, inamin ni Ancajas na talagang hirap na siya kunin ang timbang. Ngunit maraming mga Pinoy boxing fans na talagang nagdududa na sa kakayahan ni Ancajas dahil sa dalawang magkasunod na talo. Ngunit ngayon lang June 24, 2023, muling pinatunayan ni Ancajas na talagang isa siya sa nabibilang na world-class boxer nang binugbog niya at pinasuko sa round 5 ang veteranong Colombian boxer na si Wilmer Soto, kung saan sa laban na ito ay kailangang may panalo ni Ancajas para makatapat niya ang WBA bantamweight champion na si Takuma Inoue sa sunod na laban. Tara mga tol, ating panoorin itong unang laban ni Ancajas sa bantamweight division, kung saan pinatunayan nito na talagang meron pang ibubuga ang tinaguriang titulo ng Philippine boxing. Dala ni Ancajas ang record na 33 wins, 3 losses at may 23 knockouts kontra sa mas malaking Colombian na si Soto na may 22 wins, 12 losses at may 12 knockouts sa laban na naganap sa Armory, Minneapolis sa USA. Maganda kaagad ang palitan ng suntok ng dalawang boxers dito sa round 1 mga tol, kung saan si Ancajas ang naka-southpaw stance at naka-white red short.
Coming up, but here's Ancajas divisions. That's only 7 pounds at this point, but we know how big a gap that can be there in the smaller weight classes. And his opponent is Colombia's Wilmer Soto, promoted by Manny Pacquiao. He's got, speed. Never a bad time watching this guy put on the gloves and get after it.
No, I mean, and for many, many reasons, not least of which is activity. As the rounds continue, we're going to see him really begin to pour it on.
This is his first fight in 8 months to Fernando Martinez.
Many times in the last 10.
Those were 8 months apart from each other in 2022. But moving up 2 weight places planned for Ancajas, according to Manny Pacquiao Promotions President Sean, a bantamweight title in Japan. Sorry, that would be down 1 division, down to 118.
Right.
Inoue, of course, but big
to Canales. By the way, most of the boxing in Colombia is on the coast.
Sure.
So I'm guessing this is probably somewhere relatively close to that.
Big body shot from.
Yeah, he is. Soto is rhythm stepping a lot, which means he's bringing his
From Canalete, Colombia, who you frequented.
many times in the last 10 years. I have never been to Canalete. No.
Big Ancajas.
Like Venezuela, by the way, most of the boxing in Colombia is on the coast.
Sure.
So I'm guessing this is probably somewhere relatively close to that.
Big body shot from Ancajas there. Looked like Soto felt that. Title hopes in his future at 118. Can he deal with the punching of Soto, who himself played losing skid?
Yeah, he is. Soto is rhythm stepping a lot, which means straighten. You know what's interesting, BC? You have orthodox versus southpaw here, and you don't see what they call fencing, which is when
Mixed martial arts. A slow start here to round 2 in this 122-pound bout.
Soto having a real hard side. Every time he's tried thus far, he's getting picked apart, just like that. Just like
Has
that.
faced world-class competition before.
When both fighters.
In 2019, he lost via 4th-round TKO to unbeaten Merjan. You know how boxing can be. Akhmadaliev returned and was upset over the past year by Marlon Tapales to lose those 2.
Found the mark. Look at that, BC. As soon as he comes in, Soto just can't find a way.
2013.
You know what's interesting, BC? You have orthodox versus southpaw here, and you don't see what they call fencing, which is when both fighters not really playing the game, Soto not really playing that game. And I would imagine that for Soto, if you're having trouble getting in, that could be a better way to at least disrupt rhythm or begin to set your own. And both fighters.
Moving up 2 weight division, Ancajas looks like the bigger fighter in this.
He does. Good point.
Certainly the bigger puncher so far early on, targeting the body throughout.
Boy, he is roast. Yeah, it looks to me, BC, you're right. Soto looks, thus far, not merely technically outmatched, he looks physically outmatched here.
Traveled. Looking for his first victory since 2019.
Sa round 3 mga tol, kontrolado na ni Ancajas ang takbo ng laban, kung saan lamang na ito sa mga patama.
Missing with a big left hand, but a pair of right hooks on the inside. As Soto continues to find himself cornered. Round two began a little bit slow. We're seeing
Good job here by Ancajas. They're both trading hooks there. Yeah, also just in terms of physical strength when they lock up, that's one thing, but the punching power seems to be a discrepancy there when he can.
Ancajas currently ranked number 18 pounds.
Yeah, you can see here Ancajas really corralling Soto at this point.
Not headhunting though. Looking almost to use the jab as a setup for these left crosses to the body.
Oof, control here. Yeah, also seems to be a discrepancy there as well. Soto just not really able to hurt Ancajas even when he can land, which is infrequent already.
And this continues to be a one-sided shootout here for Ancajas, picking apart mostly the body. Some good clean headshots here along the ropes. Can't underestimate the impact of what the great Manny Pacquiao's career has had on so many now new generations of young Filipino players. How many of them are southpaws with that same exciting style? It's certainly no surprise, but it goes to show as Pacquiao has extended his reach to a few exhibitions, but focusing more on promoting now after coming up to be in the presidential election in the Philippines.
Yeah, I think he's definitely, like, in terms of fighting big name opponents, he's clearly retired. Fair enough, but
Pacquiao, of course, was scheduled to face Errol Spence in a big pay-per-view fight that took on but a 12-round defeat. And of course, was heading into election season.
Sa round 4 mga tol, mas lalong naging agresibo si Ancajas na gustong makakuha ng impresibong knockout na panalo.
Across the top from the southpaw Ancajas. You get the feeling. Joe Arroyo, Jamie Conlon, Israel Gonzalez.
great job in using the first set of punches to close the distance and then landing an absolute the overhead angle when you have
Israel Gonzalez.
Great job in using the first set of punches to close the distance. Southpaw versus Orthodox really good.
Israel Gonzalez.
Great job in using the first set of punches to close the distance.
Bolo shot to the body and uppercut from deep there. Heels over Soto. Looking to find that
First 4 rounds, it's pretty clear Ancajas not looking for the finish at all. Boy, as soon as I'm just jinxing all of the fights in the best way, I suppose.
big left cross from Ancajas. Down goes Soto.
Mula sa mga kombinasyon ni Ancajas, bagsak si Soto ngunit pumayo pa ito at lumaban.
It felt inevitable.
It's a fast count from that ref.
Charlie Fitch giving him the standing 8 count here and continuing the action. It might not last much longer.
They're going to stop this.
Big left hands from Ancajas. Goes to the body. Soto fighting back. Looked like he was going to hold for a second. Oof. Big left hand hits the mark. Can Ancajas build upon? Maybe left Soto off the hook.
Exactly, rushing in.
Sa round 5 mga to, gustong makabawi ni Soto mula sa pagbagsak ngunit humanap lang ng timing ang Pinoy na si Ancajas kung paano tapusin ang laban.
From the pair of defeats to now world champion Fernando Martinez at 115 pounds, it was never an easy way. He could stay on the path to victory here against Soto.
Yeah, the way
He lost a 6th round unanimous decision to Jonathan Rodriguez. As Ancajas stays with a 6th round unanimous decision to Jonathan Rodriguez. Look, you need fighters like Soto who can test younger fighters on the way up. This is not necessarily that situation as Ancajas is established and a former champion, but still giving rounds as Ancajas stays busy,
Oh,
Big left.
he's been looking for that counter too. He's been looking for it.
And here comes the head hunting as enters finishing mode.
So
To clinch to slow down the action, but it seems like Ancajas can hit him with whatever he wants to.
brilliant lead uppercut there. Love that. Also, I just got to say, Ancajas seems to have absolutely zero fear of anything Soto throws. Take it.
Absolutely. Big flurry against the ropes away from a stoppage, given how clean Ancajas has been able to land with these big shots.
Soto is outmatched, but you can tell he's been in the ring a few times, right? He's got a few way. Oh, was that a low blow? What was that? Didn't jump in to intervene, and so they went back to boxing.
Could be a borderline shot along the waist and the belt line of Soto, but area to Ancajas, maybe a little bit of payback, but this is not slowing through.
This is not going to go much longer. Yeah.
Taking the knee is Soto, and that will do it. A fifth.
Mula sa mga suntok ni Ancajas sa bodega ni Soto, bumagsak ito at dito na tinigil ng referee ang laban. Panalo si Ancajas mga tol via technical knockout sa round 5 at sunod makakalaban nito ang WBO champion na si Takuma Inoue. Sa inyo namang pananaw mga tol, kaya ba ni Ancajas na mag-champion dito sa Bantamweight Division? Pag-usapan na lang natin sa baba ang inyong sagot, basahin ko yan isa't isa.
Lagi niyong sundan, huwag magpapahuli. Pag-usapan ni bakbakan, balita niya at laban. Mga Pinoy na di nagpapagapi. Salamat sa mga suporta na lagi nandyan.